What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of the Celebrity Junk. And guys, I really want to talk about situations that come across that that black men get when we try to tell women, or in general sisters, about how thotty behavior will only get you temporary situations. All right? It'll get you weaving. It might get you sailing up. But what it won't get you usually is a decent man that's going to build for you and do good things for you. All right, especially these sisters out here who believe in Jesus. All right, they're talking about Jesus Christ and God did this, God died for my sins, but you over here twerking it up to city girls, which I'm gonna get to them later. Can I get a oh my God sound effect? Oh my God!
And
that's what we're talking about today, brothers. Black men, when you try to tell sisters about themselves, they get upset. But you know what? When sisters try to come out and tell and criticize themselves, they're called pick-me's. But the one thing I'm glad about is from the devout Christian community, our sister Erica Campbell, one half of the Church in God in Christ duo, and shout out to my Kojic folks out there. Y'all have church all day. Start at Friday night, don't get home till Tuesday. Mary. And stop the show. Mary can sing, y'all. I'm just gonna be real. Them women, them ladies, them sisters can blow. All right, Clark sisters is number 2, but Mary was busting ass also. Now Erica Campbell has come out. God bless her, man. Put on the church music, Sister Tati. You know what, Sister Mary Campbell, amen, has came out, amen, against these hoes, amen. And she has came out and told folk, amen. Erica Campbell, rather. You can't sow whole seeds and reap marriage benefits. Now let's play the dating music and read this as she said it. Dating music. You can't sow whole seeds and reap marriage benefits. Your brain and body don't switch like that. You gotta prepare your mind for marriage because it's ministry. Give her a round of applause. And she is damn right. Right. You got to prepare your mind for all of this buffoonery that you're going to experience in these Negro marriages. And why am I talking about this, fellas? Because, see, a lot of sisters out there, because guys, let me just be real with you. When a black man says he wants to get married, usually what that means, in our minds, we are ready to pay for your stuff. We are ready to pay for your weaves. We are ready to pay for your sandals. We are ready to get out there and work hard for you, even though you don't really do that much. Okay, because we know that you ain't gonna do nothing. But we ready to get out there and provide. We're gonna go out there and get that house. We're gonna go out there and put the bank account, get a checking account and savings account, let you take half of the money because you ain't gonna be, we putting most of the money in there, you're gonna be spending it. We understand more of what the duties of a husband is, or what they are, okay? We know that when we ask for a woman's hand in marriage, we're gonna be providers to that woman. Usually faithful, but y'all know how that works. I got caught up inboxing chicks on Facebook, all right? Yeah, let me rub on your ankles from the back. You need a real nigga like me. Girls are asking if I have a girlfriend. I would say no. This is what is going to be necessary to maintain this. But see, and we look past the wedding day. We don't care about no damn wedding, no expensive ass wedding. That's what they care about. But see, when it's their turn, they want to get married because it sounds good. You understand? See, it sounds good being married. They're somebody's wife now. They can go and brag to their friends. Take music. Yeah, girl, I'm married now. I got a husband, and somebody wanted me enough to wife me. So they gonna go out there, put on the dress. They gonna go out there, spend all your money on the damn wedding. But when it comes time for you to do all the things that is necessary on your end to be married now, usually they don't want to do that. Keeping up the house, not being in these streets, thotting it up. All right. Respecting your husband as the leader of the household. No, they're going to have a problem with that, because whenever you put the word submission in there, fellas, you know what you're going to get in the black community. They are going to be fighting you tooth and nail about submitting. I don't care how good they think this man looks and tall. When it comes to submitting, they're going to have a problem with it. And see, really what they want is for you to do everything in the marriage. And then they want to be able to do whatever they want to do in the marriage. See, that's called false expectations. They would want to be able to thot it up, date whoever they want to date. All right. Wait until, because they're going to tell you, especially amongst the educated sisters, they're going to tell you, date music. Oh, yeah, well, 22, that's just too young to get married. I need to live a little bit. So they're going to come when they're around 32, 33, all right? When they about to hit that wall, 2 or 3 kids later, then all of a sudden they're going to want to get married now. They ready to get married when don't nobody want their ass like that no more, or they can't get the guys that they want, you see? And then all the things that they're supposed to do to be a wife, they don't want to do it. And as soon as you have tough times coming into marriage, then they want to go and dip. See, they don't want to put in the work for the marriage. The only people that's supposed to put in the work for the marriage is, you guessed it, you. See, we're supposed to put in all of the work for the marriage. We're supposed to bust our ass, and we're supposed to, provide and give money and build infrastructure and be their emotional security when they're out there crying and going on their periods and things. See, that's what we're supposed to do. Be strong, but they're not supposed to do anything. And see, she's right, because your mind need to be ready for the battle. Marriage is hard work. It takes a lot of compromise, you see? And supporting a woman. And I tell you brothers like that, I come from the old school. My granddaddy and grandmother was married for 59 years. All right? I know something about marriage. I seen my grandfather. My grandfather died last year. Went into the grave at 101 years old. And married my grandmother as an older man. He was 38. And he stayed with her 59. I don't know if it's 60 something years. Something crazy. He was almost 135 when he died. He was 102. Something like that. But I know what it's like to stay married to somebody talking to you every day, like my granddaddy used to tell me. He was miserable. But he stuck together with her and her ways for the kids. He did his own share of bullying, which we will talk about later. But he understood that. He had a purpose. It was bigger than her mouth. You know what I'm talking about? It was bigger than what she was talking about. And I'm trying to tell you, he was ready for it. Because to be committed to the house was his number one thing. He know about commitment. Men understand sacrifice more than women do. I'm talking, especially black men. We are always sacrificing ourselves for every goddamn thing. For the black community, we sacrificing. For sisters, we sacrificing. For our mamas, we sacrificing. For kids, we sacrificing. And sometimes for kids, they ain't ours. And the people that want to be wives, you won't listen to WAP all day. You won't listen to Cardi B all day. You won't listen to City Girls all day. Well, that's not going to prepare you for no damn marriage. And then when you attract a man that's not going to reciprocate in that way, you want to be mad. Well, look at what you're imitating. Look at how you dress. Look at how you talk. These are the kind of men that you're going to pull towards you, and not the kind of men that want to be married. And see, the problem is, again, it's the I want to do what I want to do, and there are no consequences. I want to be able to do what I want to do in life and get what the results are. I don't care how liberal America allows things to be. You are not going to attract nothing that you are not emitting. If you emitting WAP behavior, you're going to get a WAP guy. If you are emitting behavior that should be respected for a man to marry you, that's what you're going to get. And if you don't get that, then you're going to be mad. And when you're going to be mad, it won't be nobody's fault but yours. Nobody's fault but yours. You know? Nobody's fault but yours. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Guys, it's been real. I really thank you for supporting the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell, guys. And check out the Patreon. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. Brother, thank you for all your support. And as you brothers know, the buffoonery always remains at an all-time high. We out.